The Green River Killer, later identified as Gary Ridgway, was a notorious American serial killer responsible for the murders of at least 49 women, primarily in the Seattle, Washington area, during the 1980s and 1990s. He is one of the most prolific serial killers in U.S. history. Gary Ridgway was born on February 18, 1949, in Salt Lake City, Utah. He led an apparently normal life, working as a truck painter. However, beneath this facade, Ridgway harbored violent tendencies and a deep-seated hatred for women, particularly sex workers. The first victims attributed to the Green River Killer were discovered in the early 1980s. The bodies were often found in or near the Green River, giving the killer his moniker. Over the years, more bodies were discovered in remote areas around King County, Washington. Ridgway's method of operation involved several consistent elements. Victims. Most of Ridgway's victims were young women, many of whom were sex workers or runaways. He often picked them up along the Pacific Highway South, a known area for prostitution. Method. Ridgway would typically approach his victims in his truck, gain their trust, and offer them money for sex. He would then strangle them, often using ligatures, but sometimes his bare hands. Body disposal. After killing his victims, Ridgway would dump their bodies in wooded areas, rivers, or other secluded locations. He sometimes returned to the dump sites to engage in necrophilic acts with the corpses. Evasion. Ridgway evaded capture for nearly 2 decades by maintaining a low profile and blending in with his community. His ability to appear normal and his meticulous disposal of bodies contributed to the difficulty in apprehending him. The Green River Killer case involved extensive investigation and several key developments. Investigation. The Green River Task Force, established in 1984, worked tirelessly to identify and capture the killer. Despite their efforts, Ridgway remained elusive for many years due to a lack of forensic evidence and his cunning methods. Suspects. Over the years, numerous suspects were investigated, and several individuals were considered potential perpetrators. One notable suspect was Ted Bundy, who, while on death row, offered his assistance in profiling the Green River Killer. Forensic breakthrough. In the late 1990s, advancements in DNA technology provided the crucial breakthrough. In 2001, DNA evidence linked Ridgway to several victims, leading to his arrest. Confession. Following his arrest, Ridgway confessed to killing 71 women, though he was convicted of 49 murders. He cooperated with authorities to avoid the death penalty, providing detailed accounts of his crimes and leading investigators to previously undiscovered bodies. Gary Ridgway was arrested in November 2001 and subsequently confessed to numerous murders. In 2003, he pleaded guilty to 48 counts of aggravated first-degree murder as part of a plea bargain to avoid the death penalty. He was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. The Green River Killer case has had a significant impact on law enforcement, forensic science, and popular culture. Law enforcement. The case highlighted the challenges of investigating serial killings and the importance of task forces and interagency cooperation. It also underscored the need for improved methods in handling and preserving forensic evidence. Forensic science. The successful use of DNA evidence to link Ridgway to his crimes demonstrated the transformative power of forensic technology in solving cold cases and securing convictions. Media and literature. The Green River Killer case has been the subject of numerous books, documentaries, and films, including Green River, Running Red, Buy and Rule, and the TV movie, The Capture of the Green River Killer. These works have explored the psychological, social, and investigative aspects of the case. Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer, remains a stark reminder of the hidden dangers lurking beneath seemingly ordinary lives. His crimes continue to haunt the memories of his victims' families and serve as a grim testament to the enduring quest for justice in the face of unimaginable horror.